Did you know that I used to live in Spain? I lived there for a year. I moved there in 1996. Yeah, man, that long ago. And you have to remember, in 1996, there was the internet, but it was nothing like it is now. We had to sign in and had that sound. Anyway, I moved to Spain and worked as a nanny. I actually moved to Barcelona. I wanted to move to Madrid, but I didn't get a job in Madrid. I got a job in Barcelona. So, in order to find out what jobs were available, I had to go to the library. I checked out the books. I looked through all the agents, well, not all of them, but I looked through a bunch of agencies, sent them letters in international envelopes, and then waited for replies. We actually wrote back and forth, and then after a while, we talked, and then I was offered a job. The family who offered me a job, they sent me a letter. I wrote back. It was a whole thing. Yep, all through letters. It wasn't done through the internet because at that time, people just didn't have websites. It just wasn't a thing. There was no video conference. They just hired me through the mail. So I picked a date that we agreed on and I moved to Barcelona. I didn't know anybody. I didn't speak Spanish. I had no idea what to expect. Meanwhile, I wasn't running away from anything. I had a wonderful life. I had a job. I had a car. I had a house. I had a thriving social life. Everything was really good, but I just wanted some more. I wasn't ready to get married. I wasn't ready to settle down. A lot of my friends had started getting married and I was like, no, not me. I knew there was more to life for me than just working a job, working a 9 to 5. So I moved overseas. My parents were extremely supportive and my extended family thought that I was crazy, but I didn't care. Because as my mom told me, what's the worst that can happen? You get there, you hate it, fine, you come back, no big deal. I didn't hate it. I was there for a year and I loved it. Was I scared? Absolutely, I was terrified. But I did it anyway, and you can too.